What's up guys, it's me Jack, and today we are in Tropical Fever 2, so we are going to do the final sort of episode, the final, episode of this entire season, and then we're going to start season 3 from the next, week after, I think. Yep, technically around probably like 1 or 2 weeks away for season 3, because obviously I'm not going to be recording on Thursday or Friday because I've basically made recording video already. And then in Saturday it's OMSI and SCR, and the same as for Sunday. So yeah, and then we've got the next week after that. So yeah, we're going to just try end this series once and for all today. So there's a few things I need to deal with because the whole routes, like the truck routes around Rayleigh, it's a hell of a mess. It's not really sending anything. Like as you can see, Rayleigh is quite low in machines particularly. But I will still I'm still gonna take the food stops as well to make it a bit more organized, a bit more less messy. So what I'm going to do is sell some of these trucks. So and these are outdated, so I guess I'm just gonna have to do that. And then 4 machines. Yep, not even really getting that many machines anyway. That sucks. And then we need to refix this whole thing. So we're gonna take down all them stops. Right. Okay. So for machines, what I said. So machines come from this way. So since our industrial area is there, we are going to put a truck stop around here. Yep, here. And then we're going to do another one, probably like there. So basically, I guess the trucks can sort of turn around. And then I could also put a truck stop for the foods as well. And then I'll do another one for here, basically. So here, there, and yeah, that's kind of it for now. So we just need to remake these lines, make them way better. Right, Rayleigh South. So for food we go, right, thinking about it then. So wait, what other line goes there? Rayleigh machines. Right, okay, Kingsway. I'm removing some of these. Yeah, I need to redo this bit as well. Rayleigh machines. So, we will go from foods. Will probably. I could actually technically do one here. Oh god. Right. I think that's quite alright. I'll put that here. Yeah, I'm so sorry about that, guys. It's summer's just obviously going around this time of year, so yeah. So we could literally go here, there, and then that can just easily turn around back. And then here is obviously the machines, and then we can obviously just turn ourselves around here. It's quite a good solution here. And then our Rayleigh machines route will go all the way from this to here. Oops, not twice. To there, and then to turn around. There we go. Been done well. Now we are just going to send our trucks that we need for the cargo. So 4 of these in a slightly more whitish colour. And what the hell is it? There we go. And then we're gonna send some other trucks for the food. For really, where's our depot? It's here. Maybe not 3. I would remove 2. Oops, why am I doing that? Really food. Right, there we go. Hoping for literally a bit more production. Oh, what the hell? Bloody hell, that's literally taken over most of the bloody consumption then. 17, ooh. Consumption's pretty bloody high. We just need to wait for our grain to deliver. And 480, they're about to come to our rescue. Right. There we go. There we go. Oh, that's gonna be producing a lot more now. At least it's a bit more proportional for really. Oh, 34. Still got another bit of food. Why is this cool? There's lines in freaking debt still. Ooh. But that line's even freaking worse. I think I do kind of question what sort of thing, like what kind of bloody trains I'm using, because I think the class 73s or slash the sort of 31s, I think the problem is they are basically probably slowing down our passenger lines maybe, or being slowed down by the passenger lines. So locomotives wise, so class 73s were made in 1962, but they seem even older. They seem like they actually struggle actually managing. They kind of struggle a bit though. So what we could technically do is, it may sound a bit strange, but we might add like an extra 4 sort of track bit. So we might do a bit of a 4 track route. So like basically the passengers can basically overtake the freight, basically, and then we go through Easing Wold. We could technically do that, couldn't we? That's a very interesting point. So what we could do here then is add like a sort of spot for freight to go. It's like a completely separate bit of line. So Yeah, the freights, that's probably why they're going in constant debt, because obviously they are very slow. Like, they're really slowing down everything, so obviously we're going to just do that. It's going to be fine. Obviously a few trains, there's slight exceptions, but like, for example, for the oil trains, but for the rest that pass, like, here or there, they're going to have to bloody go on a sort of difference here. Like, remember, Easingwold's like an absolute hub. It's a hell of a hub. So obviously it's gonna get quite busy quite quickly. So take this viaduct maybe, and then we'll do a bit of that. So yeah, we've got an extra bit of bridge, and then we should get this down. Yep. So we're technically going to make another sort of triangle, or should we just leave it just for this kind of bound? Good question, actually, because what freight service goes down this? Like, is there any passenger lines that go down there? Or is it only just the... Right. What other lines go this way? Is it the literal tools line that goes down this? I think it's only tools line, so... Yeah, we could technically... We literally could do this bit of junction there. Just do the rest, you know, just divert past Easingwold. So, yeah. That would work out. Actually, no, what I should have done was keep myself in a bridge. So, like, basically, like, because obviously we'll need to cross this bit and then link it up somehow. So, yeah, we're gonna have to kind of keep it going, basically. Oh, cross this. Oops. Plus, this won't cause as much traffic for Easingwold. That's probably the main problem. Like, it literally could be because of Easingwold. But this freight hub can also sometimes be a bit busy as well, so that's obviously another slightly initial cause, but that whole thing will probably slightly slow down, well, not slow down, speed up the traffic a bit. So yeah, I think we're going to be probably alright after that, and then we'll cross this, then we'll cross a bit of that, slightly right it up a bit, there we go, and a bit of a small... a slightly different bridge actually I would do. Maybe this red brick. There we go. Then cross this. And then link it up. So yeah, we're gonna link this up now. So the way I do it then, it's like between this basically. So I would remove them signals. I'd remove these signals and kind of keep this going a bit there. So yeah, we're able to just cross this bit of line and then join up with it without causing any more traffic problems. What the hell is this? Join this up and then yeah, do all that. What the actual heck? Right, we're not going to be able to do 75 around here. We'll probably just be able to do like 50 at best. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that were a thing. Yep. And then we put this. What the hell? Is this alright? Yes, it is. Right, let's do this. 41 though. It's a bit of a slowdown at some point, but it'll mostly still be fine. Right, I'm gonna put this as a level crossing. Actually, no, we don't need to. Better solution is to simply make a bloody bridge across all of this. Make a bloody bridge. Actually, no, we could cross this, right, like that sort of, a bit like that, basically. And then turn this to a different kind of bridge, like, we do medium viaduct, there we go. And I think that leads over to probably like Wallingford or Ealingwold, not Ealingwold, to Wetherscombe. It kind of goes both ways actually, to Wetherscombe and to Wallingford, so we technically have two connections to Wallingford. One connection to East to Wetherscombe. They also got a bit of a connection between Bradford on Avon and sort of Gainsborough, so I'm going to do a bit of a, you know, make it the road a bit larger, since it's obviously a connection between cities, even though they go completely opposite destinations on the main line. It's a bit different. So how are the lines, where are they going to go? So what's the only line that's the, oh yeah, I forgot to add signals. Bloody hell. But you must have signals in a line. Right, okay, let's remove this. So we add a signal there. We add a signal, like, yeah, pretty much here. So that should probably be fine for both. Obviously, we're going to kind of follow along this track. I'm going to obviously also force a waypoint for some lines as well. Pretty much every line. Oh yeah, I forgot to do this freaking junction. Oh my god, Jack. Right, okay, let's just remove that. Yeah, I forgot to do that. We need to do a junction out at like 75. Is this in a certain level? Yes, it is. Let's. Oh, yeah, there we go. Right, let's cross this hell of a place. Cause it a bit of a level crossing. Could I do some unique design here, guys? So I could lower my roads basically. So do a bit like a sort of something like that, and make a cutting out of it like that, and then let the train sort of cross it. That's kind of what I'm thinking here, and that should probably do well with one of them bridges. Ooh. Yep, that's probably the only time I'll ever use this kind of bridge in season 2. Yeah, that's a nice bridge. Look at that. Look at that. That's definitely some kind of attraction. But I don't really get why this is all sanded up. I'm kind of confused with that. Oh no, no, not flattened. Wait, no, that's moving though. What the frick happened? What the hell happened? Oh, that's a bit annoying. I'm guessing you're gonna have to just put some trees to cover this up. I don't know why this is in like a tropical preset. I don't think that's supposed to happen. That just isn't supposed to happen at all. It's a bit weird that. I don't get why it did that. But either way, this bridge is pretty cool with it. So yeah. And then we're just gonna remove this signal here. And then join it up this way. It's a bit too low. I would rise it up a little bit first. Rise a bit. There we go. Oh no, wait. Right, what's the solution here? Definitely not that. What's the best sort of steepness for this? I'm trying to deal with this hell of a junction. Oh my god, wait. 75. Right, what the heck is this? What's this? What's speed here? 80. Yes. Well, not the nicest looking junction you've ever seen in your life, but still, it's a bit alright, I would say. It's fine, it's not the worst, I'll keep it. So put a signal over here. Signal there, signal there. I'm actually gonna add another signal here. Follow along this signal and then I'll put another one. Needs to be kind of monitored at least. I'll put one just before the bridge and then yeah, we'll put this, and this. Remove that. That should be good now. So yeah, we've got a bunch more lines going this way now. So, but I still want my passenger line to go this way. This is meant for passengers, this is meant for freight. So for the, what's this line? Is it the Halifax to Bradford, I think? Yes, so we're just gonna add the signal for it to go this junction. So Halifax waypoint 1. Oh yeah. And then on the way we are going to add a signal here. There we go, and then we will do another one back Saxmundham, Wallingford, and then back via this signal. There we go. So yes, most of our freight lines are obviously now on this. So yep, that's the current state. What's this line though? Oh, that is the, I think that's the Queensbury Machines line, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's apparently the only line that goes this way. So yeah, it goes this way and then it goes that way. Alright, okay, so I guess we could technically try do another bit of a junction. But that's apparently the only line I think that goes this way. Yeah, I'll keep it though, like it's not going to be as busy anyway. Like, look at this either way, it looks nice. It actually looks really nice. It's getting profitable. 1 million. Yeah, that line's definitely pretty profitable. Is there any freight lines going down this? So that's the case then. Could I technically not make this a junction and make this bit continue on, because obviously no other lines are going to go down via Halifax. So what I'm going to do is delete this and make this like just, you know, go straight on, obviously. So we're going to go down this. Oh yeah, but we have to probably do like another bit of a junction in between it because of like because of the Easingwold oil line and the plastics line and stuff like that. I'm gonna have to add a bit like of a little junction, but like not obviously completely link the tracks up, but do a bit of a crossover, just sort of before we just get to Easingwold, before the lines just split off. So yeah, we're just still gonna make this like a separate thing entirely. Oh, yeah, no, we're not to bloody pause this thing. Let's keep going. There's gonna be a load of action going on here. Wait, what the hell? So yeah, from like here also, we're going to obviously split the things off. I do not like that. Remove this friggin' junction. So yeah, some of them now are sorted out, but again, I'm gonna have to do a bit of a crossover in between. Gotta do a bit like something like that. What the hell? There we go. Right, okay, now everyone can basically divert. So yeah, that is doing good now. Yep. Now this is now entirely separate from each other. Yeah, for these lines here, obviously this will have to be remaining a bit busy, but it's only for short moments of time. It's not going to cause as much of an issue. So y'all are free again. Y'all don't need to bloody deal with the whole problems anymore, really. Well, that's the first train I think I've seen down this. Yeah, I think the train's obviously going to adjust to this first, and then eventually to get entirely this line filled up. But no train should be ever passing Easingwold from now on. Oh, we're getting a bit more profit. Look at that. This is gonna get even more profitable by the time, you know, it comes. We're actually getting profits again. Look at that. I'm guessing that's the only line that passes Easingwold then, only the tools line. But the rest of them will be going over this bit of line. But the rest of them are obviously just adjusting through this. Oh heck. Did this become the most profitable line? Oh my god. Right, okay, so what about the Easingwold oil line then? So what happened to that? So obviously it is on the passenger line here. It is probably causing a slight bit of traffic, but it still should be like okay. Like you'll still be able to get get yourself anywhere. It's not that much of an issue. You just follow along this. think you go down this obviously, and then you go here, and then yeah, you do all of that. That kind of works out quite well, I'm not gonna lie. There we go. Fuel trains are now probably gonna get a bit more profit. Yeah, that must needed revamp. That really needed revamping this. Like seriously, it must need, like it really must have to been revamped. Oh, 1998. Boeing 737 Class 66. Right. Okay, we're gonna do some replacing. EWS Class 73, Smart Freeze, 150s, 158, more high speed train, Class 43s, Mark 3 set. Now, I'm not going to use them at all, obviously, for this series, but now we can officially replace most of these lines with the 66s. So the things, I think the ones that desperately need help is, I would say, the lines with the, you know, the slower trains like the Class 73s or 31s. These need replacing. So we are going to do. So which one uses that? Well, we've got this. We are going to replace this with a Class 66. We're going to go for, obviously the go forward for now. That's the only thing available. But as more liveries come, we're obviously, like, this is going to be temporary. So yes, some of them now are going to be replaced. Some of them, not all of them. A lot of them do use these though, but just see some different ones can use that. How many of them are there anyway for this line? Or not this line. Yeah, there's one Class 66. I think the tools one needs desperately replacing. It's kind of desperate, this freaking line. I'm gonna remove like one train out of this, because so obviously it is time to split up a bit more. So we're gonna replace these with the 66s once again. Not that, what the hell? There we go. Bam. There we go. Right, we've got 66s now. Let's go. So there's another train about to obviously go past. Still gonna be a bit of a short wait. Does that need replacing? I think it's probably doing fine. Or is it? No, that line's doing fine. It don't need much replacing yet. This or that will need a bit. That needs to be replaced for the 66. Does that need desperately replacing the 47s? Not really. It's still doing alright, but it could definitely be a bit better. But since the hill is really steep and it causes a low slowing down, I'm gonna replace it anyway. So Class 66. Probably like a lot easier to accelerate. how long in the video currently? 35 minutes, right? This might end up being like an hour and a half long, you never know. Oh yeah, speaking of that, we need to deal with the goods now. So, obviously these coal trucks are still trying to fill up a bit, so yeah, that's still trying to, you know, do its job. 38. So, how is really doing? Right, so it's slightly reduced for the foods a bit. Like, it's 90%, 60 out of 160. So I guess there's still not much for really to be served. Not much is going on for really. It's still a bit of a, you know, not the most priority. We're running out of wood though. Yep, the new Class 66s. Distribution trucks I think are fine, because obviously they do need a bit of time to like get these filled up as well. The tools train, this is the bricks. Does that need replacing? Iron ore? Probably not. It's iron ore's mostly doing pretty alright at times. I don't think the 37s need replacing. I think they're still used to this day. But the only times I would actually replace these is like around maybe like early 2010s, probably. But we probably won't get there anyway, so. Now we've got a hell more of a freight hub. How's our planes doing then? It is 6 out of 18. Decent capacities. What about the goods trains? I think they definitely need replacing. Definitely. That it's the old trains. Every single class 31 or 73 I think we are going to replace. I think it's the 73s, bro. Yeah, I think the 31s and 73s are a bit crap. They're a bit crap. They're not too good. 608 horsepower, that's not much. 31. And then compare these. Yeah, they're a bit trash. That's using all goods. Plastics, yeah, we need to do something about that. So I don't know if it needs much doing, but I think the only thing we need to do with it is make it longer. So I guess we could technically add a bit of an extra length for this. So 240 for it, for the plastics. So yeah, we're gonna do that. But this is 253 capacity and 186, right? Which ones was it? I think it was them. I think was it that? I don't know. It's a fertilizer train, I believe. 231. I don't know if there's a significant difference though. I also need to add a few buildings, you know, to contain plastics a bit more. I need to add a screenshot here. Yep, at least my vid didn't end, but yeah, this is gonna be our screenshot for our thumbnail. Let's go. That is obviously doing a bit better, obviously. This is going to start improving a lot. I don't know if I land up maybe doing a lot better. I actually don't know. So 135 for Queensborough. Really, it's starting to take over a bit now. It's taking over a little bit. But it's still like really, really low in production. It's not the highest in the world as ever seen. But there, this is still getting full. It's still a hell of a busy zone, this. This thing's hell of a mess in production. Come on, plastics, where are you? Where are you with the plastics? Well, getting quite a bit now being produced. Like, we desperately need you, man. This factory's gonna die. Where it go? I don't even know if I should add a second one for this. Like, it kinda depends really. We've got 8 million in the bank. Now this is apparently now the best routes out of the lot. Still got a few negatives for some reason. Maybe is there's again too many trains maybe? Like they're all filled up. They're all heading to the fuel factory, so I will probably just remove one train. Do kind of the same sort of thing to what we did for the bloody oil line. So, right, so if we want to like avoid the sort of passenger line, what we can do is we could just take that junction out and then replace this, you know, to fly over. So we're going to do a bit of work here. Do a little bit of work, with it. There we go, and we're going to remove them signals. So yeah, just remove these. Oops. Bloody hell. What's the speed here? I think it's 75 here, so let's just keep going on that. Then let's do a 60, 55 miles per hour. I think we'll go for that. Might be going absolutely freaking roadkill. Maybe a bit. I'd say like this. Right, okay, and then we do maybe something like that. Could we go a bit nicer? We could do this bridge maybe, actually. What other ones are there? Whatever that is, I guess we'll go for that. Very dodgy looking bridge, but we'll still go for that. We'll still go for it though. Don't look too bad anyway. Don't look the worst. The absolute worst. What do you mean bridge pillar collision, eh? Ah, is it because maybe it's going up? No. What the hell? Oops. Oh god. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I still don't understand what the hell's wrong. Right, now that should probably work, I hope. Like, this is kind of alright. It's not physically touching the tracks, so it's alright, it's pretty good. What the hell is this though? No, what the... That really changes the whole perspective. So we're gonna have to keep that. Now let's go in this sort of speed. But I think eventually it goes 60. No, it goes 45. So I'm still gonna keep this at 55 miles per hour. How do I feel about that crossing? I personally don't really like it. That's a mess up. Again, we're gonna do, so we're gonna have to remove this food factory because we don't really need it. But we're going to do what we kind of just did at Wallingford, I think. Just near that, we're gonna do a bit of a crouch down, basically, around like a bit like this. Ooh. Oh yeah, God. A bit lower. Oops, not that. What the hell? Did I just do the completely wrong bloody thing? Oops. What does that look like? Yeah, it looks fine actually. I think I could manage with that. What other sort of thing? Yeah, that's not gonna help. Let's just do a bit of a something like that. No. Yeah, I'm still thinking, what the hell could I use? I'll just use that. Right. Perfect. Now we're gonna just join this up with that now. And then this is gonna slow down to 45. So yeah, we should do good again from here. There we go. There we go. So yeah, we've done good here. And then obviously it's gonna be a semaphores from here, so yep. There we go, perfect. So we've got a lot more now, you know, completely separate now from the passenger line. Yep, completely separate. Gonna be nowhere near it now. I'm hoping that will probably fix this. I need to double check on like literally every single bit of cargo that we have. See if it's still on the old configuration. So far it's not, but I'm still gonna check just in case it's not true. I'm still right. Okay. What about this? Right. I think mostly it's fine. I'm just gonna still check a bit. What about this line? Have we touched on it? Yes. Yep. Got the airport. I think pretty much all of them are probably gone all modernized. I don't know if the Halifax trucks are not trucks, buses. I don't know if they've been changed, have they? No, they've not been changed, which is weird. We always forget about Halifax for some reason. It's like the most rogue town in this map. It's quite rogue, Halifax. It's not the most known, like used. So yeah, we built a bit of infrastructure. Look at that. I'm still not sure if that's everything. It might be. I'm actually gonna check literally in every single truck out there. Is there any old trucks? There is for the wireless coom distribution line. So we could literally reduce that by pretty much 6 of them, and I'll replace this with these. There we go. Now let's just keep looking round. Right, these. Right, Queensbridge Sheppey distribution, they need a bit of replacing. Right, I'll remove 2, but I will replace this with. So I think this is for basically. Oops, where's the line? Queensbridge Sheppey distribution, we're going to replace this with the. I think it's for fuel, not fuel, machines and goods. That should be good. The goods in like a bluish colour. Still double checking literally everything. I think pretty much all in it. Oh my god, wireless coom buses, they've not been doing it. We're not done all with these buses. Right, let's replace it with we'll go for that. Bus truck not compatible. That's a freaking bus. What? What line is this? This is a bus line. What do you mean not compatible? Alright, okay, I'm a bit confused. What do you mean what is not compatible? Right, I think that's every single vehicular device in this whole bloody game. Should I just literally maintain these to have very high running costs? It's a bit of a risky idea, but I think we should go for it. We're literally nearly to 700 million. That is mad. We are literally really, really rich in this company. Like we are, we're super rich. It's not enough steel. Like, Like, what could be the literal reason for this? Like, it's a bit of a struggle because this is mostly revolutionizing to the machines. Well, it is also doing the goods, but it's hella busy. Like, I just don't really know what's the sort of alternative. Like, what I could do maybe is we could just remove this and then add a bit more street access, so like enter and exit zones. So we could literally put like an entrance here and an exit out. We could do that. It's kind of a similar plan to what we did before, but we're not gonna do like a freaking, or are we? We might actually. Not planning to make a bloody motorway here, guys, don't worry. Then we'll go down this. We're drawing this up. I hope that's not going to cause the same bloody problem like we did before. I think it's best if we just do a bit of that. Tarmac concrete. It's still not following the bloody rules, right? And this is one way out, mate. Right, okay, we need to add waypoints once again for this. Yep. Eh? That's enter. Why is it going opposites? This is a bloody one-way street. Mumble this up a bit. I don't think I have. That's used as an entrance only, that's an exit. Eh? Right, okay. I'm hoping this game won't crash again. I'm actually gonna save it just in freaking case it does end up crashing. Right, so what I could do here though is move this a bit more backwards. So we're gonna have to. So obviously, is it like a 3 and 3 by outsides? Is it 2 out 2? I can't actually remember. So oh my god, literally every single line's going for the same bloody stand. Is this meant to be on the stand or? I think it 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really iron ore. Coal. So I guess I could probably just add a bit more to it, I guess. Just to be a bit more forgiving. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 4, right, and then 5. Right, let's just bloody go. Right. Cause a hell of a rampage. I don't know that made things 100 times better or worse, but who knows. Right, we're an hour in. So we must get these goods done now. So what we need to do is get Wallingford goods. So get this line up. 4. Right, let's get to right, let's see. Where in Wallingford does it require goods? So yeah, we're gonna have to add another stop at Wallingford here and like there. Gonna do truck, oops, truck, Wallingford goods. There we go. Samson trucks over. Yeah, do we need 5 or 6? Oh, there's 5. Right. Wallingford. Let's get these over 2 lines then. Not over 2, pretty much just only 1 at this point. Platform 3. So, right, where do we go next? Is it Bradford I think we need to go to? I believe it's Bradford and Avon goods we need to do. So yeah, there we go. Bradford and Avon exchange. Goes down this. Yep, goes all the way down this. It's a bit, again, it's a hell of a bit of a route, but it'll still be fine. It's not going to cause huge blockage. So this is Trainal, okay. Really, not really. Bradford and Avon goods. This should be linked. Bam, there we go. Now while that truck's going, we are going to send our train over to this. From, of course, this depot, Bridlington train depot. Now look at all this, like this is a beauty. British Rail era. They still go 148 miles per hour though, but we don't have 148 mile an hour, 150 miles per hour track configuration now, sadly. So yeah, it sucks. But yeah, it's still an iconic train to this day. So class 66s, yeah. Still, we're gonna go from class 66s from now on forwards. So yeah, and we're going to replace this with add. So the freight brown maybe. Let's go for that. I think it's like this kind of length. Again, like, do we need it to be that long? No. I'm gonna only do like 200 meters for this. Like, I don't know if it'll completely fill up everything. That's possibly our final line of this whole series. I think it is. Like the good lines. So, goods. Right. Easy gold, not easy gold. Freaking hell. Bradford and Avon goods. Literally the first one that pops up. Interesting. So there's 12 coaches on these. 12 coaches. There we go. It's gonna be demanding quite a bit more now. Come on, plastics. 200. I think the best solution is to just add a second train for this. I think we do need an extra train. Oh, is it the steel? I actually don't know. But yeah. It's still a huge problem though when like the steel can't really make it at times. Like it's still slow as heck. Like I think the best solution to do from now here is to add this to a 60. I think we should have freaking done that like way at the start. Yep, do that. And then go through this. Yeah, this is heading to Bradford and Avon now. I think that's probably one of the worst profiting lines out of the lot. Like I don't think Bradford and Avon is really getting many machines at all. Like it's not getting that much really. It's kind of losing it a bit. I think there's only like one trainer in it as well. Quite horrendous curve still. Like that is literally one of probably the steepest gradients in the map. Like literally, it's like the steepest bit of gradient. But a lot of them bloody trains slow down easily. So I guess we did replace our trains with class 66s. What other steel factories are there then? So we've got our... Right, okay, we've got coal here. What about iron ore? Like, we only got this bit of iron ore available. Right, okay. So one of these ideas I might do then is I may... Right, so one thing I might want to do is produce a bit more steel for the goods. Basically, since this is like really bloody full, this is gonna be necessary. So again, we're going to do a bit like a coal and train sort of lines and stuff. But all this is like all the way from bloody Saxmundham. Like that is Saxmundham territory. This is heading towards Saxmundham territory here. It is. I'm pretty sure that's Saxmundham right kind of now. So yeah, that's Saxmundham coal mine. Gonna deliver to this steel mill. And then we need to somehow get our iron ore. Well, to be honest, so this is still a hell of a problem for, like, it actually is. It's still a huge problem to deal with all that. Like, it's a lot here. Obviously, there's like a lot going on. Like, where's the bloody iron ore trains at? Oh, we got 67s. Ooh, right, we've got some new trains. 60 small variants, class 67s, 31s, 321s, 170s. Ooh, we got some new trains. Right, one class 170. Right, 100 miles per hour. Should I consider replacing my 158s with these? I think I should. 309s, right. Car Central. Right. So what are we gonna do then? So like I'm gonna have to replace some of these trains and stuff. So maybe for the Halifax to Bradford and Avon line, I might replace this with maybe the 170s. We could probably do that. And a 170 to this. Class 170 Turbostar. 153 capacity. Like we literally can. Add some 170s on. Alright, let's just do it from now. Even though this train is technically a bit faster than the 158, it's still, like, for a bit more of this kind of line, we should still add it anyway. You know, because 150s, they're just, you know, there's a bit much. Like, we got a lot of sprinters in this map. I don't want too many sprinters, so we're just going to change it up to 170 for a slight difference. Still got the 150s. Right, 1 hour and 12 minutes, so we should probably try get on with it. So, oh, that's right, okay. There we go. Now we are going to obviously put this as the same drop-off platform as the plastics. So we're going to now do a bit of a triangle junction here. A bit like a triangle. Except this is going to have to like cross itself over. So yeah, this is going to be for the bricks. So oh, right, okay, so we might need to just add a bit of 2-track for a little while. So what's the speed in this? 75, right, 75, let's do a 2-track from here. Yep, we're gonna do that, and then we're going to expand this track along with this, so a bit of a slowdown though here. So we're gonna avoid, kind of follow along the station, but from there we're gonna do a bit of a crossover at 30. Yep, and then this will keep going at 75. We've got to build the station in. Maybe not 240, maybe 200 for this. So we've got to do a bit more signaling like this. Can we keep ourselves going this way? God. like this. There we go, and then we'll do another here. Don't need a double flip switch. Slip switch, not flip switch. Bloody hell. Right, we're going to just now build this hell of a line. What's a coal factory? Oh my god, that's far. Oh no. Oh god, that's far. Right. Actually not. Actually no, it's not too far compared to like, you know, like it's now the freaking 1999. We could probably handle this. Two and one. Truck. Trussel. What? Truck. Saxmundum. Coal. Coal. There we go. Right, then we're just gonna quickly send some trucks. Eight in like a blackish colour. So what we're going to do is give this line up basically. So we're not going to accept this line anymore. So yeah, this is going to be removed like that. So this, I'm gonna make this be took over by the railway service because, well, first of all, this is only again revolutionary. Plus, it reduces a lot of traffic. It actually it literally reduces significantly a lot of traffic. Plus, these trains are like quite frequent, so I think it'll be fine just for a bit of machines. So yeah, I think we'll be fine like this, and let this take over. So lines 200 meters. Oops. So train Rayleigh iron ore. Oh god. Yep, this is now the new name. Except this is a train service going somewhere else. Not bloody going there anymore. So, yep, let's send a train. Let's go and get ourselves an iron ore train. Class 67, so let's go for this now. Go for 67. A 6-7. Got a lot of different brands. Gondolas. 204. Yeah. Class 67. Class 67. Right, okay, let's go. Why does that look so freaking deformed? What the hell happened? What the actual frick is that? Why is that train so deformed? Oh my god, right. What is that? Yep, I need to add this as well. Oops. There we go, now we're just gonna get ourselves to the goods factory. 2 and 1. So truck. Saxmundum steel. I barely said anything's even started yet. What the hell is that? Oh my god. What? Has this been severely deformed? Let's try that again. That's a deformed train here, my friend. Let's try this again. What the heck? Right, that's horrifying. Let's try this again. Oops, oh no. What the actual hell was that? That train was deformed. Oh god. So I guess that's still sort of going. Shipments still kind of saying similarities. Jeez, an hour and 22 minutes. This is gonna be probably kind of long again. Maybe it might even reach 2 hours, you never know. Plus this is like our sort of final video of this whole half term for me. So, well, until my new term starts at school, so I guess I could make this 2 hours long. To a new start to everything. And then I just need to send myself a train service. Not train, a bloody truck service. Wait, where is this line? Have I done all with it? No. Right, I need to send some trucks from Sackmunden then. So could obviously use that as like an alternative road. Like I obviously could. So yeah guys, I don't think I'll be able to do the whole viewing and stuff this video. I might do a bit of a viewing next week, maybe. I'll probably do something like that like next week. Not now, although it'll probably just be a bit of a, you know, we're gonna do that like next week. So yeah, we're gonna have to figure about that for today. This can literally easily head any direction here. Like this goes a lot of different ways. To Bridlington. This literally goes to Bridlington. This can also go to like Saxmundum. It's not gonna obviously be immediate, because it's not even produced yet. It's only got its coal. So yeah, we're still waiting for our service. Please come back, mate. That's practically a collision. What the hell? That's an actual bit of collision. Come on, collect. Just 260. No. Oh, God's sake, mate. This is a head-on collision. Right, go. Mate, speed up. Oh, gosh. Go, go, go. Yeah, the coal's definitely gonna overtake you. Right, okay, we should be able to get everything produced now. I'd say maybe get an extra one, because this is, like, it's gonna fill up really quickly. This is definitely capable for going like 125 miles per hour. 67s can go really fast. They can go pretty fast, 125 miles per hour. This is used for like, this is used as like a locomotive for like high speed lines, literally, like for express lines. You know, with MK coaches in. Similar to a 43, really. We also got 43s, hold on. We also got 43s here. Classic, not 43s, 67s, mate. $260. Oh, right, I think that's the train, because it came out of the depot. I think it went out of that depot, that's why we're on that green line. So we've still got quite a bit to wait for, 93. We've got some transportation now. Come on, get your freaking lines. We're literally profiting out of this. 3 million. Freaking hell. We're actually gaining a lot. We're literally gaining a load of money. Quite a few positives, I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a few bus routes, unfortunately, that are on sort of, you know, they're like, it's always the truck and bus lines that go a bit daft, but some train lines also do. He's using Oil Vendor, Queensbury and Sheppey route. This is doing the best one so far. Using Old Goods, Bradford and Avon. Goods. A lot of them are doing pretty well. The iron ore is probably going to profit up eventually. Bridlington Tools, that's one of the quite like interesting ones to think about. Should I add a different EWS on? I think I should. Freightliner. Freightliner. Yeah, this is actually a huge hub. Look at that. This is literally able to speed along, kind of. Doing quite alright in Easy World. We're literally reached 1,194 residents. We are at 333 residents in Rayleigh. Not much has changed. Not massive changes, maybe a little bit, but not much. Well, compared to some cities, but I think it was just meant to be the smallest city overall. Like, it's not meant to be the biggest. Oh, right, we got ALXs, Bombardier, Class 66, 66, 2000s! I realise we're in the freaking 2000s now, look at that. It's officially, we got new generations, we've got new stuff. 377s, ooh, right, okay, we're definitely getting some new trains. 377s, 158s, heck yeah, we're in literally the new generation, but I think from now onwards we're not going to be doing anything with this now, because, well, to be honest, we have basically sort of just done the series. Like, we are an hour and 35 minutes in, we've got every single town's now connected to goods. We've got goods here, we've got goods there, we've got goods here, we've got goods there. Most of them are for Ealing Wold, but since there's quite a few problems with steel production and stuff, obviously we added ourselves a, you know, this is going to help out quite a lot. That's going to help out significantly for our goods. It's still, I don't know if it's covering everything really. Like, it is, but like not much of it is being, like, you know, brung, like the Saxon fuel service. Like, I'm not sure if I should basically add a second train. I technically could actually. Yeah. Well, it's literally 322. I think the best thing to do, yeah, is just turn this down, because first of all, it's not, none of that is really filling up. 322, I'd say it's promising. 206. Right, it's kind of downgrading a bit with the oil there. It's slightly downgrading a bit. Ooh. Heck, we're like in no bloody production. That sucks. So we're not in production anymore. We're unproductive now. Where's our freaking oil service? Oh my god. Mate, y'all are freaking late. Oh god. That's terrible. Like, I know the line's quite... Oh, now it's gone all down. Damn. Right, okay. It's proper crashed. Right, it's crashed quite a bit there. Ooh. 14 million. Oh no. Right, okay, so... if that's just how things are going to have to be while the end series, then unfortunately that's just how it's going to have to be. Like, we can't really do much, but that really earned us a lot of money. That kind of earned us quite a bit of money back though, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it may have a slight struggle with production and stuff, but like, it's not impossible. Like it's gonna still struggle, like, go ups and downs with production. It's not gonna be perfect at all. 294, 170, 147. Yeah, that plastics factory is, again, it's kind of struggling a little bit, but it's not a huge problem. We've got our other plastics factory, which is booming quite a bit. It's booming quite a bit, this. Well, it was, but it kind of is still a little bit. Like, we literally significantly we literally got 1,000 bits of plastic. Literally 1,000. So yeah, is there anything else I need to do? So I guess Bradford's kind of struggling a little bit on sort of the... It's kind of struggling with trying to take in... Like, it's only got 7. Like, it's a slight mess up. Like, I just don't like how the seal just takes really bloody long to get to itself anyway. What the hell going on? Why is it filling back up again? Why is it filling back up again? What the heck is going on? Is this like recycled? What? Where's this going? Why? What? Okay, no, this is not meant to be a place to freaking load. You don't load here, right? What are you doing? Right, take itself out. Put it to the freaking factory, mate. Meant to put it on the factory? What are you doing? This is stupid. And why is there machines as well? What the heck is this? Lower really? You're not meant to freaking load machines either. Food only. Not food. Freaking hell, you idiot. It's goods only. I meant. Why don't I give them more? Like, what? What are all these lines doing? The freaking delivering, the smuggling all these goods. They're smuggling it all. Bloody smuggling. Like, where's this going? Richmond Road. That's going to... Right, but I don't know where it came from exactly. I'm not really sure where it came from exactly. Still. Right. Well. Should we end this series here now, guys? Like, we've done a bunch of things today that really kind of benefited our freight lines. Like, it really reduced the conflict and traffic between freight and passenger. Like, this is now fully itself, you know? Like, it's more private, it's more separate. Makes things quite a bit better, I'm not gonna lie. Made things quite a bit better. Should I take 2 down? I think I should. I think we got a little too many trains. Plus it's like practically double. Just a bit more, quite a bit more than the old 150s. Take a screenshot. There we go. Take a screenshot of this. This hell of a thing. Oh my god. This hell of a hub. Right. January 1st, 2000. The first day ever of 2000. Literally the 20th century. But I still don't understand why currently it's called 21st century. Wouldn't 21st century be 2100? It would not be 2000. It would be 2100. That's how you'd say it in English, I think. 2100, 2100, 2000. I don't know. I don't know why do we have cross-country liveries? I've just realised, this is not meant to be an express line. I'm gonna replace this with maybe DVT? Oh heck. Freaking hell, oh my god, right, we've got 4 carriages. Again, that's a bit insane. No. 4 cars, right. How much am I going for? 2. Yeah, 2. 2 at best. 136. Gosh. Yeah, that's quite a bit more, really, I'd say. It's really maintaining that speed for quite a while, I'm not gonna lie. No freight or alt is stopping it. Oh, bloody hell, a lot of lumber though. Heck, right, I don't know what that's gonna benefit. Obviously more tools and stuff, but still, obviously it's still gonna remain as like an ending. What the hell happened here? Why did it stop? Right, 80. What the hell stopped that then? Go 158, cross it over. So maybe from now, should we replace our 158s? I think we should. And from now on. We're going to do a lot of replacing this episode. We're not going to replace our 158, we're going to just replace the liveries. We've got cross-country versions. What? What the hell? Right, which one looks quite nice? Like Trans-Pennine Express maybe? Yeah, I guess we could. Central Trains. We'll go for TPE. Arriva. Actually no, let's just go for the classic. Here we go. That got full very quickly, oh my god. That means we will need a 3rd one. We need 3 trains for this line. Yeah, this line's gonna struggle a little bit for a bit, but yeah. Bloody hell, heck. Right, so we are nearly 2 hours in. We've done quite a bit of replacing now. So should we just say goodbye? Well, not really, because we are going to do another sort of, chill video, not like build stuff. But this is technically would be our final episode. It's similar to like the season 1B map improvements, except we're not improving, we're just chilling on trains, I guess. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing next sort of Transport Fever vid. But when could I do it exactly? Because, well, Thursday, I don't know about Thursday, though. Should I do it maybe around the middle of Saturday? But Saturday we're doing OMSI and SCR. Right, okay. So I might have to add an extra video maybe on Wednesday. So I might do another video on Wednesday and do that ending kind of video. And then, yeah, that's officially it. We're not going to be going back to it. Well, I'll probably be back to it off camera, but at least y'all will see what the rides are like in this map. Obviously, the lines we're going to do are like the passenger train lines and stuff like that. I'm not going to involve bus lines. They're not that important compared to train lines. They're more iconic trains. And then I could even probably do my plane ride. I might do this plane route. Yeah, I think I'll also do the plane route as well, probably last. I think that I'm going to do this one probably last. So yeah, let's save the game. So yeah, this is sort of the official end of Season 2. Let's remove this. We've built a lot in this series. We've built tons and tons of cities. Well, not built cities, but we've been growing cities. And look at all these tracks down there. It's unbelievable how my genius-ish mind somehow deciphered this kind of thing. Deciphered where to put the stations. But economically wise though, it's a bit... it's getting better though with trains and stuff. It's getting slightly less and less negatives. Yes, it's slightly getting better. It's probably 50-50 though. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need to freaking look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 4, 5, 7... 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So we've got 17 positives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got 9 negatives, 17 positives. So in total, that is around 17 9. That's 26, I think. It's around 26 lines for trains. So yeah, and we've got a bunch of buses and truck routes, and I bet this is a lot more positives. Again, a load more positives. It's more of a profit. So yeah, we're officially actually going to end the video here. It's in like a ratio of 17 and 9. That's kind of what it's like. Right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you on Wednesday. So yeah, this is the last video of this sort of week. Well, not really actually. We technically started this week, but like final video of my school holiday. So yeah, from tomorrow I am back in school. Yep. So yeah, on Wednesday, obviously after school, we're gonna do like around tonight, do a bit of a video. I need to do it kind of early as possible as I can. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys later. See you.